Alrighty, out here on a rare calm morning. I'm going to fly this guy again. This is a G1 Wakeboard I got off of Cults for free. It's originally meant for as a slope soarer. This project, I've been working on this for quite some time now. It started out as an EDF, a little 30mm EDF project, which I still have on Cults if you want to follow along. I already got this one loaded, but I was having trouble with thrust lines and didn't want to have to like mix throttle and elevon. So I decided to pivot to a real simple prop version, which is real easy and it flies. I had to, instead of the foam fin which they originally had, original version was sub 250. This one weighs 270 grams. But I 3D printed a fin because I needed to get more weight in the tail to balance everything out. It balances right on this first little printed spar here, which is pretty typical of flying wings. It'd be so far forward. Got a couple 9-gram servos here, metal gear. Printed out of PLA, so it's like 18 grams instead of the 4-gram foam. But even then, I suggested that you make that even heavier. Because even then, you see where I gotta put the battery instead of way up here. So if you want to make that heavier, I mean, it's very light wing loading, so it can stand to have more weight on it. That way you can put the battery up here and fine tune your CG a little bit. Got a little 13 amp speed controller, a little 4-channel micro receiver. Anyways, weighs about 270 grams. Overpowered. This is a JMT 1806 2400 kV. It'll put around quarter to half throttle. Full throttle on it, it wants to climb quite a bit. I also recommended to put a couple degrees of down thrust. It's pretty much in line with the wing angle right now, but it's fun. I'm still playing around with it. I originally had the EDF. I've cut it off. You can see little dinks and everything from test flights and stuff. I put it up in a tree once. But yeah, I'm not abandoning the EDF version, so hopefully I'll get that going soon. But anyways, I want to get it up. Had an issue with one of the servos, so probably got to retrim it. But anyways, I also, on my Cults, you can have a little extra tabs on there. I got the little magnet thing for this guy because the one they have on there doesn't print very well, so we got all that included. I also included the fin and this little motor mount, and all you do is just glue it on. I just took a soldering iron and poked a hole in there, melted a hole. But anyways, well, helps to hook up the servo I put in, huh? Right, left, up, down. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and fix this. Right, left, up, down. Don't need a lot of throw here, but so might be a wacky takeoff. Little loop-de-loop there. Okay, I want to turn away from the sun. About half throttle is what she really likes. But yeah, she's overpowered. I'd recommend quite a bit more down thrust. Definitely a little sensitive in the pitch. So I'm about half throttle right here. So I'd recommend a couple more degrees down thrust. It's not a bad flyer. She's just a little, pitch is a little weird. Again, could probably use, I mean, this is 270 grams. And I got a 3S 450 milliamp hour battery. I'm probably gonna switch to 2S. Still can get quite a bit of flight time out of it. I got low rates on right now. Go to high rates. But I mean, it flies well. I'll go full throttle and show you what I mean. It wants to go up. Pretty much do a loop just on throttle, so I'm not even doing that. So it's probably just because of all that washout, because like I said, it's meant for a slope soarer, but I think with a little throttle management, maybe a little mixing, but she's not a handful at all. She's actually quite easy to fly. Maybe even a little stabilizer. I mean, there's room, and but it's fun. Just putt around. You can fire 5-6 minutes on his 450. To the yank and bank. I don't want to abandon the EDF version, but I think there's no way to get around just the wing design, the pitching up. I thought about printing it out with swept wings, which you can do in your slicer. Just, you know, pick the angle you want. I think that's what I'm going to do in the EDF, maybe. Play around with props. I'm running a 5.3 prop, and like I said, you can get up to about 500 grams of thrust, I think, on that 5.3 and 1806 combo, 2400 kV combo. Throttle only loop. But anyways, I'll go ahead and bring it in. Wind's coming right towards me. Okay, so yeah, I have this up on my Colts. If you wanted to play around with it, but just keep an eye on that thrust line and how much power you give it, because like you saw when I took it off, it just wanted to loop because I had too much power on launch. But it's fun. I'll play around with it a little bit more, but good lazy flyer.